Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. So many channels you could be watching, but you're watching mine. I'm truly grateful for that. I want to talk about something today, and it came directly from my comments. And that's, the problem is not the Philippines. Maybe the problem is you. Fantasy versus reality. If you look under my last live stream, this guy calls himself Mako C. And he starts out, Sunshine Shoulders, bro, I think you're overselling the Philippines. It's hot as fuck. The women climbing all over my old ass is simply not true. And the Wi-Fi is shitty. IT Park is boring as fuck. Just keeping it real. And those are his words. You know, I apologize to anybody offended by the language. But the reason I made the video is because of the reply that he received from one of my subscribers. Because I don't know if this Mako C is even a real person or not. You know, when he said the women climbing all over my old ass is simply not true. That's kind of like a red flag, but I think he unwittingly brought up a great point. But anyway, American Express says this. He says, hang in there. You'll get someone. They're not falling off the trees. Get out and talk. Okay. Now, and here it is. I read it off of here because I want to make sure I got it word for word and I didn't misquote anybody. Obviously, this guy has been looking at a lot of channels who give off this fantasy of the Philippines that when you get off the plane, women are just going to be laying all on the ground waiting for you to pick them up. Well, simply not true, because he couldn't be telling me that I'm overselling the Philippines. I'm giving you my reality, and it's this. There's a script over here. There's a game that's being played. And if you're unwilling to play the game, then you're probably going to have a hard time over here. I don't know if you're one of those black guys who says, oh, the Filipinos don't like black men, or you one of those white guys who think, oh, Filipino women, they just, all they want are blonde-haired, blue-eyed Europeans. But whoever you are, this is fantasy. And I just want to talk about fantasy versus reality. The thing that got me thinking on this was when American Express said, he says, hang in there, you'll get someone. See, that's the whole problem right there. Once you come over here and you meet someone that you're happy with, all that other stuff is going to go out the window. You're not going to be complaining. But this guy, what he is, he's not living in reality. When you get over here, you got to do some work, man. You can't get something for nothing. Now that you're in the Philippines, get on the dating site. There's no shame in that. I said you don't have to get on the dating site. I didn't say don't. I'm saying that when you get on there, there's some things that you got to know. There's some things you got to do so you don't end up meeting the wrong one. Only thing that saves us over here, guys, let me say it again, is people over here are just unbelievable. They're outstanding people. Otherwise, man, there be body bags all over the place. We be getting scammed left and right because of our messed up thinking. But yeah, he's complaining, so I'm going to address every last one of his complaints. Now, the first one, he says, I'm overselling the Philippines. Now, I couldn't be, it's not just me. There's literally thousands of men who've come over here and will bear witness to what I say. they found their little piece of heaven. They're happy with it, man. They put their roots down. They built homes. They started families. They've gotten married. It runs the gamut, but they're happy. I'm not the only one saying that, so I'm not overselling it. And remember, guys, I respect this guy's opinion. All right, I'm not disputing that, but he put this in the comments under my live stream video, so I want to address it. If he didn't want me to address it, he wouldn't have commented. And then he says it's hot as fuck. Well, hell, you're in the Philippines. It's the tropics. I mean, if you didn't know that, you're a damn fool. If you didn't know that it's hot all year round in the Philippines. And most of us like that. Me, number one. I've always dreamt of living in a place where it never got cold. But I always give people a solution to that. It's cool. The weather's about as perfect as it possibly can be in the Philippines around 5:30 all the way to about 6:30 in the morning. 5:30 in the evening to about 6:30 in the morning. This is when you want to be venturing outside. Any other time, yeah, the sun's going to cook your behind. He punches the clock about 7 a.m. over here, and he stays on the job till about 5 p.m., 5:30. Or if you're going to go out, go into the mall where you get the free aircon. But you don't want to just be walking around outside in the Philippines between those hours. And you're liable going to get sunburned. This isn't Texas, man. This isn't Florida. Those guys get a break every year. Once a year, twice a year. There's no break over here. Average temperature is 82 degrees. Now let me address this next one. This is the one that kind of tweaked my nerves. He said, the women climbing all over my old ass is simply not true. Which I never said that. I said women over here, the beautiful women, pretty women, they seem to prefer foreign men over 60. But these men are playing the game. They've met the lady online. They're not asking a lot of questions. They're not rocking the boat. They've looked in the mirror a few times and figured out, hey, whatever it takes, I'm happy to be with one of these beautiful young women over there. This guy must be that 5'3", 280-pound dishwasher from Seymour, Indiana, with one eye. Let's, just keep it real. Since you want to keep it real, what makes you think these women want to climb all over your old ass? What channel you been watching anyway? Because, yeah, there's channels out here that's publicizing that foolishness. But I'm not one of them. I know it's a game over here. It's a script. And if you don't play it, or if you're unwilling to play it, then you're going to have problems. But if you think they're just laying on the ground waiting for you to pick them up, yeah, that's a fantasy. Hell, comb your hair, brush your teeth, take a damn shower, and put on some clean clothes. Hey, man, hop on. And you may have a chance. Okay, let's take a look at this other one. And the Wi-Fi is so shitty. Well, I've got 5G on my phone. They got 5G technology over here. I've got a PLDT Wi-Fi. Anybody that stayed at my guest house will tell you, I've got good Wi-Fi. Now, I don't know where you are, but I got some suggestions to help you. You can spend about $1,295 and buy you one of those pocket Wi-Fi units. Load it up, and now what you're going to have to do is find out which provider works best in your area. Is it Globe? Is it Smart? Because it makes a difference, okay? And then when you find out, you buy that pocket Wi-Fi and you take it everywhere with you, even in your Airbnb, even in your hotel room. If the Wi-Fi is not working well, you cut that on. You utilize that. Sometimes you have to go outside. But whatever it is, it's a whole lot better than when I first started coming over here. Okay. Now let me, good morning, man Hapun, sorry. Address this next one. He says, IT Park is boring as fuck. Okay. That's because you're going at the wrong time. IT Park is popping when you go after dark. All those restaurants, all those people, those beautiful people there. You can't go there at 12 noon and think something's going to be happening. Most of those people are either getting off work or going to work. But that's an easy solution to that problem. You go at the right time. We usually go around 6:30. When I met Alex there, I guess it was about 5:30. I can't remember, but it wasn't 9 o'clock in the morning for sure. But yeah, follow the suggestion of American Express, who says, hang in there. You will get somebody, because if you got the right person, guy came to visit me today, his name's Derek, and I'm thinking his girlfriend's name was Amy, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry, Amy, if I'm getting this wrong. But you go on my community page and look at her. I mean, she's very beautiful. She has a beautiful personality. She's just a nice person all the way around. If you meet somebody like that, all this other stuff, you think you're going to be worrying about Wi-Fi, speed, and all that? I don't think so. You're not even going to notice how hot it is outside. But you're living a fantasy, man. Stop watching those fantasy channels and start watching mine. See, I honestly think this is a troll. There's too many red flags in there. But even if it's not, or even if it is, he unwittingly brought up a great subject. So to all you YouTubers out there, vloggers, a lot of your content's going to come from your comments, because this comment is helping me to help somebody else, to give them some suggestions. He said, you'll get someone, because that's really what it's all about. This guy, he wants something for nothing. Play the game, guys, when you come over here. Okay? Go and watch my last video that I made. Men coming to the Philippines looking for love are following a script, and they don't know it. It's a script. It's a game. Go along with it. Trust me, you're the star of the show. But if you're just going to think you can come over here with a crooked afro, breath smelling like butt juice, 40 pounds overweight, shoes leaning to the side, thinking somebody's going to want you over here, you got another thing coming. He says, get out and talk. Absolutely. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. I had to address this, guys. I'm sorry. You know, I respect his opinion. I respect his perspective. But the problem with that is he put it in the comments under my video. So he wanted me to address this. I don't care if he was a real person or not. He made some valid points. And I just wanted to let guys know that there's a reality over here and then there's a fantasy. I like to tell people that the Philippines is like clay. Hey! My neighbors. They give you that clay. You can mold it into whatever lifestyle you choose. I've taken the clay they've given me and I've created my dreamed of life, because all the ingredients are here for me to do that. But if you're just going to take the clay and set it on your kitchen table, then all you're going to have is a lump of clay. So quit being lazy. Quit trying to get something for nothing. Come on over here. Play the game. You're the star of the show. So thank you so much for stopping by. It's already late in America. Most of y'all probably in the bed. I hope you help somebody before you put your head on the pillow. But if you're out there on one late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, just getting off second shift, or you're on your lunch break and see somebody out in the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's about 11:30 a.m., I guess. I had Derek and his beautiful girlfriend, Amy. They came and visited us today. That's why I'm making my video late. Plenty of time to still help somebody. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody in the Philippines. I'm probably the only YouTuber that gives half of my YouTube earnings back to the community. Am I saying that because I want a pat on the back? No. I'm saying that because I'm not going to come over here and live my dreamed of life while people close by are struggling. Tonight we'll have our 1,000 peso pandemic giveaway drawing that we've been doing ever since Sunshine Shoulders got started. Every single Friday at 8 p.m. It's to help Filipinos during the pandemic and the lockdowns. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free. I'll see you next time. I want to show you something people was asking me about. Since I had my guest house finished, can I show you the inside? Sure. I'll show you some. There's the bed. Nice queen size bed with a real mattress and box spring. We did put the television up. It's a smart TV, and you don't have to worry about that coming down, guys. Somebody said, "Hey, don't worry about that." He said, "Oh, I'm worried about the..." No, that's bolted up there. You can look back there and see that. Then, of course, I had my guests whenever they stay here. Let's see, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, actually 7 people stay here. But Matt from A Real Good Feeling channel, he forgot to sign. We didn't have a pen. We didn't have a pen. But it came out beautiful, guys. I mean, I've still got to get me. There's a picture there. One of my subscribers will recognize that. Still got to get a couple of pictures to fill this wall out. Here's the bathroom. For anybody that's wondering, you really don't need hot water over here. If I took a shower in here right now, the water would be warm. Take care, everybody. Thank y'all so much again on 40,000 subscribers. I'm just going to keep paying it forward. Take care, everybody.